I am excited for this today. Today we are going to be watching the new BanG Dream series, BanG Dream Yume-Mita, I think it's called. I'm really looking forward to this. So if you don't know, and hi, I'm Jent. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you don't know, I am a BanG Dream fan, and like obviously on this channel I've done It's My Go and Arale-chan. I think before that I did Morphonication, I think is what it was called. But I've been taking in BanG Dream content for many years before I started this channel as well. I was a big fan of the original BanG Dream game and all the original bands and the original anime. So I loved BanG Dream content, and then at a certain point BanG Dream content like took a little bit of a turn, not in a bad way, in fact maybe in a good way, but where they like went more into character drama rather than like cute girls doing cute things stuff. And it was a really interesting shift. They did it with It's My Go and then Arale-chan, where it's like this feels very different to the BanG Dream franchise that I know, but it was really well written. It was really well done. So like I loved it. I thought it was great, and it was really nice sort of having stuff in the BanG Dream world, but also like the story is very serious. Now, obviously the original BanG Dream anime, there are some like very serious moments, but I feel like the further they went along, the less serious it got, you know? And that's fine with me, you know. I still do like, I do like the, you know, upbeat fun part of BanG Dream a lot. But at the same time, it was a cool diversion that they ended up taking, and it worked for them, I think, because It's My Go and Arale-chan, as far as I'm aware, were very popular. So Yume-Mita is now coming out. Now this one is going to be interesting. Now, as often with this stuff, I haven't looked at anything really about these bands, about this band ahead of time. I know that they're a group of VTubers, and I'm pretty sure they have actual like VTuber channels, or at least one of them does. Because I saw like a clip from it the other day. So like I'm pretty sure that they might actually be VTubers now in real life. But they're a group of VTubers and they make a band together. They look very colorful. All of the like the logo is quite like pastel colory type stuff. Which I mean, pastel palettes already kind of has the pastel market cornered, I feel like. But yeah, they've got these, you know, very cute colors and cute outfits and cute designs. So like my initial feeling is that this is going back to the BanG Dream roots of like cute girls doing cute things. That's my initial like knee-jerk reaction to it. But like at the same time, I see in the genres on Crunchyroll, it does have comedy and then drama. So like they might still be doing the drama stuff, and also like they might be using the cute appearance of the stuff so that they can like dive deep into the characters again and like surprise us a little bit to have like a different feel to it. I think I also heard that the trailer maybe implies that there's more drama to it, but I didn't watch the trailer. I haven't seen anything from this show. But yeah, I'm really excited to jump into this. I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, so just so you know, I'm a big BanG Dream fan. There was a little time where I like sort of fell off BanG Dream stuff, and so like I haven't seen absolutely everything. I never watched the Poppin' Dream movie that BanG Dream did, or you know, some other minor stuff. But I am really excited for the BanG Dream Our Notes game. I'm really excited for that game. I think that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, anyway, I'm really looking forward to jumping into this. Now, they dropped 3 episodes today. 3 episodes! I wasn't ready for it. I didn't prepare for that. I don't have time to record 3 episodes today. I have to record this video, and then I have to record 2 Naruto episodes, all before like 8 p.m. So I don't really have time to do 3 episodes of BanG Dream Yume-Mita right now. So I don't know what the schedule is for that. So make sure to just subscribe to the channel, and I'll put it up when it's done. It may be over the next week. Maybe we'll do like, you know, 2 episodes next week and 2 episodes a week after that, and then we're caught up or something like that. You know, something along those lines. We'll figure it out. But just subscribe to the channel. Maybe even I'll also, if you go to my Patreon account where the full-length reaction will be, maybe I'll put up the full-length reactions to episodes 2 and 3 like as soon as I do them, and then I figure out where they fit in my YouTube schedule later. Maybe. So just keep your eye out. But regardless, they should be coming to YouTube. So just, you know, be patient, and they should pop up there. Yeah, I'm excited to jump into this. I don't know how popular it's gonna be because this show just came out, so like who knows what the reception is gonna be for it. But I'm gonna make my own opinions of it. I'm hoping for some great stuff. So let's jump into this. BanG Dream Yume-Mita, Yume-Mita, sorry, episode 1. Already very pastel. This is like an intro to a stream or something. New type. Cute. What is happening here though? They're like in a virtual world. Arale, that's all I'm gonna be able to write down. She had it practiced. Nakamachi. Oh, they're cute. I haven't like taken a close look at their designs. Okay. Huh? Nonoka. Yuno. Miyako Fuji. I like her little like nun habit with ears. Oh, you're the artist? Well, so far she might be my favorite. We'll see. It's still the same thing. Ooh. I love her hair. They all don't want to be in it. Fuji-san. Oh yeah, Fuji-san's the nun, right? Aww. Aww. Very cute. Is she sort of the airhead of the group? She don't like lure her out. This is very chaotic so far. Oh my lord, they're overlapping. Oh my god. They're really throwing us into the deep end here. She's like a more extroverted Bochi. Whoa, look at those real plushies on the right. Are we gonna... Okay, we're seeing their real designs. This is interesting. Oh, an OP? I don't know what their music sounds like. She looks like Canon. I mean, there's so many different characters in this series. Some are bound to look like others. I love her design. Holy shit. Ooh. This is a fun genre. And her voice seems like it uses that nervous energy in it, which I like. Oh, hell yeah. This is really fun. Although this does feel more traditional Bang Dream, you know? This is closer to Hello Happy World than Ave Mujika to me. But we'll see. Aww. Aww. That's an annoying alarm, girl. That's such an annoying alarm. Oh, you can make friends here. Yeah, you want a fan out? Aww. Good on you. Yeah, it's a good way to like break through the nerves. Is if people talk to you about stuff you like. Aww. Oh my god! You have a manga series? Whoa! Oh, you're a big fan. Okay. Look at that expression. She's like, yes, I do. I love how expressive these shows are. Oh, I kind of like hearing them not be perfect at it. Like hearing them practice it, and they're clearly very talented because they're getting it right away, but it's kind of a really cool detail. Aww. I like this band's dynamic already. Okay. I like Arale-chan. Nono-chan? Oh my god. Oh, she dropped her headset off her face. Now she actually might not be able to sing. Ah, so good. I genuinely love hearing it not be perfect. If it's like anime related or game related, she'll know it. So she's not really a music fan, she's like an anime, she's an otaku. What a great bit. Aww. I like her. You know, Sunshine Sun. Man, at some point we're gonna see the other three in real life, right? I mean, oh? Clematis. She did used to use pigtails? Why does this feel really toxic? Huh. Okay, there's some There's some trauma with these two. Clematis doesn't seem fully on board with the maybe subtle bullying that was happening there. It's hard to tell. Yeah, good. Oh, but you've made friends here. These all have very unique designs. Are they the Ave Mujika of this series? That character doesn't look like a Bang Dream character to me. The purple one. Purple haired one. So Ritsu is her name. Huh. I'm so glad she has friends here. It'd be so sad if she was just like alone at school all day. I love when she's skipping. Oh, who's she gonna bump into? Maybe a fellow Mutai member? No, it's Ritsu. Oh my god. Well, they're alone. We don't have the green-haired girl here. Maybe they can talk. Maybe they can scream. She goes into yap mode. What a depressing thing to say. Oh? Is that Sengoku? In real life? I don't know their voices well enough, but that sounds like Yuno Sengoku, right? And she kind of looks like her. Oh, okay. Alright. This is cute. This is really cute. Oh, I liked the voice there. That was really good. Okay, that was episode 1 of Yume-Mita, and so far, this is great. So far, I'm really enjoying this. This feels, well, I don't know. This feels like a bit of a mix to me between like the old Bang Dream style and I mean, this feels closer to It's My Go, I guess. But even It's My Go like started very dramatic, right? So this feels closer to me to a mix of like old Bang Dream style and a bit of the new Bang Dream style, because it seems like the story at the end there seemed like it was implying, you know, some extra drama, but our main character is more upbeat and like, I'm not gonna say positive and I'm not gonna say happy because I wouldn't say she's those things, but she's more energetic. And so because of that, like her way of dealing with it is more comedy oriented, even though it seems like it may be a more serious situation. So I'm really curious to see how this plays out, because so far I'm enjoying the vibe of this series, even though it's chaotic as fuck. It's like this episode really threw you into it. Like it just from the very start, they just throw all 4 characters. Like they don't try to slowly introduce these 4 characters. They throw all 4 of the characters into the scene at once and already have them like arguing over things and like, you know, and having their own little like character moments, all talking over each other almost at times, which I think is a really interesting choice. It kind of worked for this, but it was brave, a brave way to throw you into it. Like, I don't know if I could, like, based on this first episode alone, I don't know if I could like recommend this show to someone as their first Bang Dream show, you know? Whereas I felt like I could do that for It's My Go, for example. I felt like that's an appropriate like jumping in place, and probably Bang Dream, the original Bang Dream's first season, is probably a decent jumping in place. But this episode is so chaotic. I'm like, I feel like you probably have to have like a connection to this franchise to like fully enjoy this first episode. Even though I've never seen any of these characters before, it's not about like I like this because I like these characters. I don't know any of these characters, but I trust the series, you know? And because of that, I feel like I can see more of what they're setting up. But so we have Arale. It's really hard to say her name with the proper like Japanese pronunciation. Arale Nakamachi, Yuno Sengoku, Nonoka Miyanaga, and Miyako Fuji. So I just wrote down those names just then after I saw the episode. I went back to the point where they introduced them all and wrote down all their names properly. So Arale Nakamachi is the singer and lyricist. Yuno Sengoku is the music. Miyako Fuji is the artist. And Nonoka Miyanaga, I guess she's just... I didn't even see if she was a guitar or a bass player. Maybe I should go back to that. Where were they playing their instruments? Where was that scene where they're playing their instruments? Where is it? Where's that scene where they're playing their instruments? Oh, there it was. There it was. I missed it. There it was. She's guitarist. Yeah, I don't think that's a bass. She's an electric guitarist. So I mean, like, generally the electric guitarists in Bang Dream are like the really talented musical ones, you know, like they focus on you know, lead guitar or whatever. And I'm getting a phone call from who knows where. Well, it says from New South Wales, which I don't live in New South Wales, so I don't know what that could be. It's probably spam. Yeah, so like generally the guitarists in Bang Dream from memory tend to be like the talented, like the quite talented ones musically. Like with My Go, it was the fucking cat girl. I forgot her name off the top of my head, but she was like a prodigy, you know. I remember Tai Hanazono from Poppin' Party was, you know, quite prodigious as well, and she was being like scouted by other bands, which is what season 3 was all about. Season 3 or season 2? Yeah, I think season 3. Yeah, it was a scam call. And yeah, like I just feel like that happens quite a lot. It's like the lead guitarist is like a very talented player, and I mean, yeah, Nonoka seems like she could be that as well, where she's like kind of airheaded, just here for the music, and is, you know, will pull it off well. But yeah, I mean, so far I think, I mean, I kind of like something about each of them. I think Miyako Fuji might be my favorite so far, maybe. But like, as I said, I like something about all of them. I think Nonoka so far is the one I you know, am attached to the least. But like, I think I sometimes tend to be like that with characters like that. But I still like her, so it's fine. I just realized, I just saw in, I don't know if it'll show up here, she has like a little band-aid on her leg, which is kind of cute. So yeah, but I mean, I like Yuno Sengoku, I like Arale a lot, and yeah, but Miyako Fuji, like, I think her design really helps. I love the little like nun outfit that's like kind of a dress, and her personality seems awesome. So far that's a really appealing character to me. And I mean, we're immediately starting with like a lot of these characters don't really want to be in a band, but they're kind of being thrown into it for whatever reason. I don't really know why. Like, did they audition for this? Or is it like they're all VTubers who were doing VTuber stuff? And like, is this like a comment on the VTuber industry? Like, how the VTuber industry is like the idol industry. Like, I mean, it is literally the idol industry, and it like pushes VTubers to be more like idols. Because that happens with HoloLive, right? Is that like HoloLive, and you know, I like HoloLive stuff. I don't watch it actively, but I watch a lot of clips of HoloLive, and you know, in the past I've maybe caught a few streams. But but I like Hololive. I like a lot of the talent they have there, especially. But I'm tend to not be as interested in the idol side of Hololive, but I know that's a big part of it, and in fact it feels a lot of the time like Hololive want that to be the part of it, the main part of it, you know. And so like I've seen a lot of like, you know, VTubers in Hololive. It seems like they're, you know, in it for the VTubing game, and they're doing all the fun VTubing streams with playing video games with their friends and having a good time. But then they also have to do songwriting and rehearsal for like dance rehearsal and vocal rehearsal and you know, perform concerts and do all of this like really exhausting idol work on top of doing these like gaming streams and stuff on the side. And like as it goes further and further and they get more popular, it feels like they push them more and more to do more idol stuff. Now I don't know the inner workings of Hololive very well, but that's what it feels like it is to me. And I feel like, because a lot of VTubers like graduated and then went independent, and there are several VTubers out there that used to be Hololive streamers and are now just independent VTubers. And I don't know the exact reason that they did it, but like I've seen speculation that it's like because it's like of the idol stuff, they didn't want to keep doing that idol stuff so much, so they want to do the thing that they find fun, which is doing the streams and talking to people and having their VTuber model and collabing with other VTubers, you know, that sort of stuff, without all the red tape that comes with Hololive. So I wonder, like, is this series kind of that, where it's like these four are like, you know, they're VTubers, they're doing their VTuber stuff, but then there's like the overarching company that's looking over them is like, oh, and by the way, all four of you are in a band, go for it. And they're like, what? I don't want to do this. So yeah, I wonder if that's the intention here. Now I'm not in any way a pro at that side of things, at like knowing that side of the idol culture life. So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's going to go way over my head. But if that at least is the base theming of the show, then great. It also could be possible that they just auditioned to be idols of some sort, and they're like, yeah, you're an idol, but you're an idol because you're part of this group. And they're like, oh, I don't want to be part of the group. Now, we know that Miyako was just told to do some illustrations for it, and then apparently they put it into her contract. I was going to say snuck it into her contract, but apparently what happened was they said it explicitly and underlined it in red, but she was just so tired she didn't notice. And I mean, it makes sense, especially once, it's funny now, like thinking back on it, especially once you find out she's a manga artist, like her being on like almost no sleep makes so much sense, because manga artists like just have the most horrible work schedule possible. And so I imagine they're like always, so like how the fuck is Miyako gonna do anything if she's got like a running series, like a running manga series? She, on top of that, you're expecting her, like, firstly, I expect she's still in school. Maybe she's not, but I expect she is. On top of that, she's doing like music rehearsals and performances and all of that shit. That feels like there can't be enough time in the day. There just can't be. That seems impossible. I wonder if that's going to be a thing that is confronted in this show, is if she's going to have to like give up on one or the other. Because how the fuck you go? Like, maybe she has a monthly series. I guess if she has like a monthly series, then I can see that being more doable, because I'm pretty sure monthly series tend to be more relaxed. You know, that it's less stressful to try to put out a chapter every month. Whereas a weekly series, you have to really fucking like, you know, the human body. I think it is said in, is it Kaguya-sama or something, where it's like the human body's not made to make a manga chapter a week. we push it far to try to get that out, but like that it doesn't really make sense for us to be able to do that. Yeah, I think my only criticism so far of this, and it's not even a criticism of the show, it's a criticism of Crunchyroll, which is that I wish some of the dialogue and stuff was translated in a bit of a better way. Because there's many times in this show, it's part of the identity of this show so far, is that there's characters talking over each other a lot. And I like that part of it. Sometimes, however, they're only translating one part of the dialogue. So like, for example, every time that Arale is talking to her friends, and the point of the scene in my mind is there's one part of her brain that is purely overthinking something, and there's another part of her brain that is doing the autopilot of being in a conversation with her friends, right? And they translate the overthinking in her head, right? Now, if you are to only translate one of those, that's the right decision. So like, they made the right decision in like, the important part of the story is what she's overthinking. The important part isn't what she's saying to her friend. I got the intention of the scene is she's doing, you know, like I heard her like, her going kawaii like towards the thing. Like I know that they were saying, oh look, I have this sticker right here, and she's like, oh, that's so cute. Like I got basically what the conversations were there, but I shouldn't have to do that legwork. You know, I shouldn't have to be like reading that thing and also trying to translate her expressions and the Japanese and like translate it to English into in my head to try to figure out like what is happening in the scene, you know? And I think it'd be much more useful if you just had another set of subtitles somewhere. Generally, it's like bottom of the screen is the stuff you need to know. Top of the screen is background dialogue. That's generally the way that things do it. So I feel like if you're gonna do it, you can do it like that. You know, if we're in the age of you know, detailed fan subs or whatever, like you could have like the subtitles beside her head, like faded, like, you know, 50% opacity, like beside her head as she's talking to her friends, so that you can just like look up at that and see if you want to see the conversation that she's having. But you know, they're not going to do that in this series. I know that. So like, I would accept the bottom and top screen subtitles, but they didn't even do that in this section. They just had only bottom screen subtitles, which kind of sucked. That was kind of a shame, because it makes it a little bit more difficult to follow what's going on in the episode. I still think I got it, but like sometimes I want to hear that extra like fun little dialogue of like what she's saying to her friends there, you know? At least on a rewatch, I want to go back and look at it. But yeah, anyway. Anything else that I want to talk about? Oh, I loved the yapping. Arale's yapping in this episode. Like, it's fun because I do D&D characters. There are several D&D characters that I've had where I love having an aspect of that D&D character is for them to yap and not stop yapping. So like, so I used to have a character named Kelsey Brightmanor who she was like my first proper D&D character. And whenever she would meet someone, she'd be like, hi, I'm Kelsey Brightmanor, sunshine, rain, or blizzard. You could always use a wizard. Technically, I'm a sorcerer, but have you ever tried rhyming the word sorcerer? It can't be done. And she would just like start yapping from that, you know? And like every single time she would have that, she has a little catchphrase, but she always has to clarify the catchphrase afterwards. And then sometimes that makes her ramble about other stuff and she can't stop talking, right? And I liked playing that character. And I feel like I'm quite good at like stream of consciousness yapping. I mean, I do this channel here, this whole section here is stream of consciousness yapping, but like in character, I can tend to do it even more. And so like I've played other characters, like done NPCs and stuff where it's like, I remember I was running Strixhaven for some friends, and there's a character in Strixhaven that is like that, where it's like it does say something in the character description about like she talks and she doesn't stop talking, and I read that and I was like, this character was made for me. I'm gonna be able to do this very well, and like if the players don't interrupt me, I can go for minutes straight without taking a breath, just like talking. So I really liked Arale's yapping nature in this episode, where she and some of the things she said, you know, it's like if you're actually listening to her, it's really funny to hear like she's like tossing in philosophy in there. She was like, oh, you know, like if someone pushes you, you push the person in front of us. It's sad, but that's the way the world is. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like kind of, you know, she's trying to put these deep things into the conversation, but she's leaving no gap for the other person to be able to engage with that thought idea at all. It's great. Anyway, that was Bang Dream Yume-Mita episode 1. Thank you for joining me. Support the video, please. I'm a small channel, so it really helps me out. Go to my Patreon account if you want to support me extra and get the full-length reactions, early access, exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff. And check out my Jent Watches One Piece channel. Check out lots of stuff. My Naruto reactions, please check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.